Hey, what's up, guys? It's your favorite relationship rebel back at it again with another spicy topic. You know, in our modern world, there's this unspoken rule that it's up to us guys to make the first move when it comes to sex and relationships. But let's face it, coming out and straight up telling a woman you're into her can be a one-way ticket to rejectionville. Trust me, been there, done that. But fear not, fellow playboys, because today I'm spilling the tea on 5 subtle signs that scream, she wants you bad. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. There's this whole myth that women aren't as into sex as us dudes are. Well, let me tell you, that's as bogus as it gets. Women can be just as, if not more, lustful than us. But here's the kicker. They've got their reasons for keeping those desires under wraps. First off, society's got this whole men make the first move thing drilled into our heads. It's like an unwritten rule or something. And trust me, breaking those rules can land you in hot water faster than you can say awkward. But here's the real tea. Women, they know their worth, okay? They're not about to just hop into bed with anyone who catches their eye. Nah, they've got standards, and they're only giving it up to someone who really floats their boat. Whether it's because he's a total stud, loaded with cash, or just seems like prime boyfriend material, she's not settling for anything less. And let's clear the air here. Not every woman's out there looking for a fairy tale ending. Nope. Some ladies are just in it for a good time. And hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So if you've got your eye on a special someone and you're wondering if she's feeling the heat too, it's time to channel your inner Sherlock Holmes and decode those body language clues. The first sign that a woman has attraction to a man is spending a lot of time specifically with him. Picture this, gentlemen. You're at the office grinding away at your 9 to 5 when suddenly you notice something interesting. Your colleague, let's call her Sarah, seems to have a knack for popping up wherever you are. Coincidence? I think not. And fellas, if Sarah's spending more time shooting the breeze with you than with anyone else in the office, it's not because she's fascinated by your PowerPoint presentations. Oh no, my friends, it's something much juicier than that. See, women are like hawks when it comes to sniffing out the best catch in the room. And if Sarah's circling around you like you're the last piece of meat at a buffet, well, let's just say she's got her sights set on more than just a promotion. But it's not just in the workplace. Oh no. Even in the wild jungle of academia, the signs are there if you know where to look. Maybe it's that cute girl in your chemistry class who always seems to end up partnered with you in lab sessions. Coincidence? Ha! I think not. So, fellas, pay attention to who's clocking in those extra hours with you, because when it comes to women, time is the ultimate telltale sign. And if she's making time for you, well, let's just say she's got more than just her career on her mind. The second sign that a woman may have sexual attraction is that she is getting closer to you, not in terms of communication, but purely physically. You know when you're standing in line at the coffee shop and suddenly, out of nowhere, you feel a gentle touch on your arm? Yeah, that's not just a random encounter, my friend. That's what we call a green light. See, when a woman starts inching closer to you, it's like she's sending out a bat signal, but instead of Batman, it's you she's calling for. Whether it's a light brush of her hand or a lingering hug that just doesn't seem to end, these are all subtle clues that she's not just here for the free Wi-Fi. And fellas, let me tell you about the power of scent. You ever notice how some guys just seem to have that natural musk that drives women wild? Well, if you're one of those lucky gents, consider yourself blessed, because that scent of yours might just be the key to unlocking her desires. So remember, it's not just about what she says, it's about how she acts. And when she starts closing that physical distance between you, well, let's just say it's game on. The third sign that a woman may have sexual attraction to you is it's time to pay attention to the woman herself, not to any hints. First up, we've got the eyes. Ah, the windows to the soul, as they say. But when it comes to attraction, those peepers spill all the tea. Picture this. You lock eyes with her, and suddenly her gaze feels like it's piercing through your soul. Those slightly glazed eyes with pupils the size of saucers? Yeah, that's her way of saying, I'm into you. And if she's really feeling it, she'll hold that gaze for a solid 5 to 10 seconds before even thinking about looking away. Next on our list, we've got the telltale signs on her face. Ever notice a rosy blush creeping up her cheeks? Or maybe she's got a light sheen of sweat glistening on her skin. Well, gentlemen, those are the subtle cues that her engine might just be revving up. And let's not forget about body language, my friends. If she's crossing her legs in your direction, that's like her way of saying, "Come a little closer, darling." And if she's twirling her hair or adjusting her locks like she's prepping for a runway show, well, that's her way of saying, "I'm digging your vibe." And here's a little nugget for you. Even if you bump into a random cutie on the street and she starts fussing with her hair and shooting you those flirty glances, take note, fellas. That's her way of saying, "Hey, I may not know you yet, but I'm definitely intrigued." So remember, it's not just about what she's saying. It's about what her body is screaming. And when you start picking up on those subtle cues, well, let's just say you'll be one step closer to cracking the code of her desires. The fourth sign, gentlemen, is when she starts angling for some one-on-one time with you. Yep, she's actively seeking those moments when it's just the two of you. Now, why would she do that, you ask? Well, it's simple. She's setting the stage for something a little more personal, shall we say. So when she's dropping hints about grabbing a coffee together or suggesting a cozy movie night in, take note, fellas. It's not just about the caffeine or the latest blockbuster. It's her way of creating the perfect atmosphere for your conversation to take a turn towards the steamy side. So keep your eyes peeled for those solo invites, gents. They might just be your ticket to unlocking a whole new level of connection with her. And finally, gents, we come to the piece de resistance when she starts cracking those saucy jokes and steering the conversation towards more, intimate topics. Yep, you heard that right. When she's dropping those cheeky one-liners and delving into discussions about bedroom antics, it's a surefire sign that she's got a little something extra on her mind. And it might just be you. Now, she might brush it off as harmless banter, but let me tell you, every joke has a nugget of truth buried deep within. So if she's getting all chatty about the birds and the bees with you, there's a good chance that she's feeling some serious heat. So gentlemen, keep your ears open for those risque quips and those not-so-subtle hints. They could be the green light you've been waiting for to take things up a notch. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for tuning in, guys.